Valda, hello.
Yeah, hi.
You can look at
look
me.
at you?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think that's
alright.
better. So we are together now for like 6 weeks here,
Yeah, more or less.
doing this opera, and you're from Australia, that's right?
I am from Sydney.
From Sydney. How just when did you first were in contact with opera music? When you decided for yourself, oh, I want to be an opera singer?
Ooh, they're two different questions.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of came in contact with opera stuff when I was a little girl in Sydney. My grandmother always had a subscription to the Sydney Opera House. So I went along and saw lots and lots of opera and lots of ballet. And actually I wanted to be a ballet dancer, but I've always been about a head taller than all the other girls, so that wasn't really an option. And then in terms of actually wanting to sing opera, I think, well, I loved music all the time, and I actually really loved musical theatre, like Broadway and stuff. So I studied singing, and I think I finally went and saw a performance of, I think it was La Boheme, and actually everyone was really properly engaged with their singing and what they were doing, and I finally thought, it can be a really amazing way to tell a story.
Was it the Baz Luhrmann production or different?
Yes, yeah.
It was that one, okay.
Yeah,
well, I saw
exactly.
some bits on the internet. Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
cool. All right. And you're singing here a coloratura aria, and it's Baroque music. And what's the difference? You know, when you say, okay, Puccini, you love Puccini, La Boheme, and I read your questionnaire also, no, with all that stuff like Rosenkavalier.
Yeah.
But what's the difference when you have something like second part of the 19th century and Baroque music? What's for you the difference? Is there a difference?
I suppose I approached the music of Handel kind of more as an instrumentalist and use my voice as an instrument and to make as many crazy colours and variations, and because, I mean, the Baroque style means to decorate what you're doing to the nth degree. So that's fun. So one part of my brain is busy working with that, really like a technician. You really have to think like a technician with your voice when you sing this repertoire. But in terms of the acting and the text and everything, I approach all my repertoire the same. Just try to get to the centre of what the character wants and what they're afraid of, and try to pick apart their relationships with the other characters.
And is there a connection between the role you're singing in Hercules, Aioli, and Valda? Is there a connection?
Well, hang on. Can you rephrase that? That's a difficult question.
Yeah. Well, when you do it, when I first saw you on stage, we tried, how you moved, and now it's slightly changed. And I had the feeling that during the process, also in yourself, there was a kind of Aioli and Valda. There was something going on. I don't know. What is she's.
Well, again, I do that with all my repertoire. I mean, I think even if I were asked to play a serial killer or something, I think for me, that's a really important part of being able to sing it well, because I think my favourite piece of advice that I was given when I was studying in Sydney was mean what you say and say what you mean. And in order to do that with these characters, I have to, even if they're completely bonkers, I have to find at least a grain of them that's in me, and vice versa. And then from that kind of thread, then I can flesh everything else out and really feel like I mean what I'm singing.
Because it's kind of weird.